At the end of One Piece 1037, Gorosei mentions the existence of a devil fruit, which is given a different name so that its existence is not recorded in history. What devil fruits are they referring to? But before we start this video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and click notification bell, or you will miss future anime videos. Gum fruit. One popular theory says that the devil fruit the Gorosei was referring to in One Piece 1037 is the gum fruit. Before being eaten by Luffy, of course you also remember that this Gomu fruit was guarded by the Who's Who when he was still part of CP9. Unfortunately, the gum fruit was eventually usurped by Shanks' group until it finally reached Luffy's hands. The fact that the Gomu fruit was guarded by one of the CP9 members makes many fans believe that Luffy's devil fruit is actually special and has great secrets and potential. As you know, Luffy is able to use the power of the Gomu fruit creatively to become a terrible power. Maybe these Gorosei are surprised to see the power of the gum fruit, which has been awakened by Luffy. Millet fruit. In addition, there is also a theory that says that the Millet fruit is the fruit that the Gorosei meant. This theory is based on the appearance of Zunis at the end of One Piece 1037. Most readers will feel that the devil fruit that the Gorosei is referring to there is related to Zunis. Zunis has for centuries followed someone's orders in the past to keep going without knowing what the goal is. What if it turns out that someone was a Millet fruit user in the past? It could be that Zunis in the past consumed Kibidongo, so he had to obey the orders of the Millet fruit user to keep going. It is also possible that Zunis is only allowed to listen to Akazuki's orders at a certain time so that Momonosuke can communicate with Zunis and give him orders. In addition, the Gorosei had mentioned that this devil fruit is a fruit which for them is also a legend. In other words, this fruit has not appeared on the surface for a long time. It's not impossible. The Millet fruit has only been circulating in Wano so that its users haven't been revealed to the outside world for a long time. Moreover, the current user is Automa, Wano's little girl who has been hiding behind Tanguyama Hitetsu. No wonder the Gorosei don't know anything about the Millet fruit. Zunis' devil fruit. Zunis' appearance here could also be a clue that the devil fruit user in question is actually Zunis himself. Another theory states that there is a possibility Zunis is actually a devil fruit user who can make him a long-legged elephant, to be precise from the species named Nataminorda by Oda. Then how can Zunis survive if he has to walk on the sea? This may be similar to the condition of San Juan Wolf, who can still move in the sea even though he is a devil fruit user due to his enormous size. What's more likely is that only part of Zunis' legs are submerged so that Zunis can still walk normally without affecting it too much. Zunis' legs seem to be very long if he can step in the sea. Is it possible that Zunis is an elephant who has devil fruit powers, or is Zunis someone who has devil fruit powers to become a giant elephant? Ope no mi. There is an interesting part in the Gorosei sentence which says that the devil fruit they are referring to has not resurrected. The word awakened in the Japanese version uses a term similar to that commonly used to describe the awakening devil fruit. In other words, there is a possibility that the Gorosei have heard of a devil fruit user who has attained awakening. Of course, the new awakening users seen on Onigashima so far are Kid and Law. You certainly remember. Ope no mi has another name, Ultimate Devil Fruit, because of its ability to grant immortality. This fruit can even change the human personality and cure any disease. Not to mention the fact that this fruit was targeted by the Navy at a price of 5 billion belly, more expensive than the current price of each Yonko's head. In other words, the potential awakening power of the Ope no mi could be even more terrifying than the Yonko, to the point of being able to frighten the Gorosei. Time fruit. When it comes to devil fruits that haven't been seen for a long time, it could be that the fruit in question is Kazuki Toki's time fruit. Remember, Toki was born in the Void Century. After turning 26, Toki jumps into the future many times until finally arriving at the time of Kazuki Oden. In other words, there was a possibility that Toki's power was last seen by the public during the Void Century. It could be that while with Oden, Toki never showed her true strength, so the Gorosei did not hear any reports regarding Toki's strength. It was only in Wano that the Gorosei finally heard the news regarding Toki's power. The question is, where did they hear about the time fruit? Did Kazuki Toki come to the present, or did Kazuki Hiyori eat the time fruit after her mother's death? and show off his abilities now. In your opinion, what devil fruit is meant by the Gorosei? If you have another opinion that is different from ours, please share it in the comments below.